Now, from your Weather Authority, meteorologist Cody Bailey.
Our taste of winter continues today, and we've got really two more very chilly days to endure before we get back to average for the middle of the week. On top of the winter feel, we've got a little bit of a winter scenery out there as well. Still a few areas of flurries and even isolated snow showers continuing. Now, this activity will diminish, and we're not expecting much, if any, in the way of impacts. I haven't seen any reports from officials coming through of anything slick or anything like that. A lot of this is melting. It's very fine to begin with, very fine flurries, and most of that melting on impact because the air temperatures are right around freezing, and that means that usually the ground temperatures are a few degrees warmer than the air temperature. So not expecting any impacts, or at least any major impacts. But tomorrow morning we'll have to watch for some scattered snow showers that'll be moving in from the north to the south. Outside right now, though, you can see the heavier snow showers that are most likely reaching the ground. Those are those darker shades of blue that we do have up towards the US 50 area along Knox and Davies County, and then also parts of DuBois and Perry counties. And we've got a little bit of light activity, probably some flurries. A lot of that activity is a little bit lighter on the returns on radar, likely not reaching the surface. But the areas in darker blues that you see between basically Evansville to Henderson there, some flakes certainly flying there. We've got another batch pushing west, southwest of the Owensboro area, and that'll continue to be a possibility. Not reaching the far southern tier of the tri-state like Central City, just some mostly cloudy skies there as we look out towards the west from our Austin Holmes tower camera down in Muhlenberg County. And here's a view of the Twin Bridges. Quite a bit of cars out here at the 10 o'clock hour. That's our Kate Foppel Ford tower camera. And again, it's likely the flakes that are flying just can't really make it out right now. We had a pretty heavy burst a couple of hours ago push through Henderson, and we saw that even though it was dark outside. So again, may not be as intense as what we had earlier this evening, but certainly looks like some flakes will be flying here in the Henderson area for the next little bit at least. Again, after we get over the midnight hour, skies will begin to clear out partially at least. I think partly to mostly cloudy for tonight. But the big story area-wide, not all of you are seeing the precipitation, but all of you are experiencing these cold, bitter cold temperatures. The temperatures are cold enough, right around or just below freezing now, 31 for Princeton, Jasper, Santa Claus. You factor in these winds that are still in some places like Evansville gusting above 20 miles per hour. It makes the freezing mark feel like it's in the lower 20s with a wind chill of 22 in Evansville. And I think with the winds continuing at least off and on tonight, with our actual temperatures reaching the 20s, we'll likely have some feels like temperatures in the mid to upper teens in some locations tomorrow morning. So bundle up, wear the layers, hats, gloves, looks like for the morning commute at the bus stop tomorrow. And then we'll watch for these scattered snow showers that'll be lifting to the south, or at least pushing to the south, up to the north. So we'll watch this area tonight for that area of precipitation developing and then moving through. The best bet overall appears to be along and east of Highway 41. And some of the products showing the better chance for maybe a little bit of a dusting, even minor accumulations, mainly on grassy and elevated surfaces, will be along the US 231 corridor. So we'll map it out here for you on our future tracker. At 6 o'clock, Future Tracker has it basically between I-64 and US 50. So again, the further north that you go earlier in the morning, that's where you'll see some scattered snow showers. I think it'll be a little bit more numerous than what we've seen this evening, and in some areas a little heavier, and that's what Future Tracker is showing. This is an updated model compared to what we had earlier this evening if you watched us at 5. But that's, again, those darker shades of blue, and this is more organized than what we had today. So can't rule out some isolated areas, maybe a half inch, and our Future Tracker a little aggressive, up to an inch. Keep in mind, the ground is still going to be pretty warm, so a lot of that is going to melt on contact. The models oftentimes don't really factor that into their equations, but I think we could see, at least on some elevated surfaces, bridges and overpasses, that's something to watch as well. NDOT crews will be out and about tonight monitoring the situation, so we'll see how things unfold for the morning commute tomorrow. Tune in to Ron starting at 5 a.m. for the latest updates, but once we get the snow showers out of here by midday, sunny skies for the afternoon, cool, chilly, windy Tuesday, and then things begin to improve for the rest of the week. And then another storm system with a big surge of warm air comes our way Saturday and Saturday night. We'll keep a close eye on that one as well, with showers and storms likely into Sunday.